Welcome in, everyone. It's your boy KJ Majority, also known as Karate Kid KJ, also known as Mr. Ayo, also known as the Unhinged King with the Daddy Ding-a-ling, also known as I forgot what my last AKA was. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, the Black Brandon Lee Mulligan. That's what it was.
I'm crying. That's a big claim.
That's it. If you was there in the last session, you understand why I make that claim.
No, that's big facts.
Okay, so hi y'all. KJ is making us do this, okay? Against our will. My name is Marti.
A gun to y'all head. That's crazy.
That's what it felt like. Anyway, my name is Marti, also known as Tina, also known as a tired ass bitch. Also known as I really don't want to go through another world war and a civil war at the same time. Save me, please, maybe. Like I wanted to live.
If I hide, they can't see me for real.
Bro, I just wanted to be an adult. Not really.
Bro.
That's it.
I'm gonna flee to Canada, bro. I got people
Canada
up there.
not taking people.
They
gonna take
people.
me.
They gonna turn you back around.
They gonna take me.
And my name is Soju, also known straight out the closet, because that's where we are right now. If I don't have my screen anymore because Wanda shredded it to hell, so you just have to rock with my bare ass background. But also, I don't know, also known as I'm not that fucking old KJ.
That's not what the streets say, dog. I saw a picture of you in my history book, you know?
Yo.
And I look exactly the same, so what about it?
I mean, you know, period. You feel me? You know,
period.
Shit. Well, yeah, I saw you beefing with Harriet.
Not Harriet.
Harriet wanted to go west. You wanted to go east.
I'm crying.
Bro.
Also known as if you mix black and yellow together, you get Filipinos. I saw that on my TikTok. It was a black woman saying it.
That kind of feel racist. I can hold you. Like I don't know if I can say that, but you can get that one off, Soju. I don't know if I can say that though. You know, because
look,
shit.
I'm not gonna hold you. I saw a video of like somebody doing like the red string theory with like their spouse, and they were showing pictures of the two of them growing up, and they're like, we're two different ethnicities. One of us is black and one of us is Filipino. And the entire comment section was like, okay, but which one's which?
Oh.
So I'm pretty sure we talked about this before on the pod, but both me and Tina swore Soju was half black.
Yes.
There's a girl that like is in the film TikTok space who she's also Filipina, but she's mixed. So I was like, oh, this is definitely a nigga. You feel me? Like this is the way she chats. You feel me? Gives nigga. She a Asian like Soju.
But he sounds so disappointed,
bro. Because like I thought I sensed my people. You feel me? I was mistaken.
I love seeing those videos where it's somebody of a different race talking. Don't matter what the race is, and the comment section will be like, "I see my." It's like I hear my people. I don't see my people. Where my people at?
Yeah, type shit. Yeah. And yeah, we are Unhinged and Unfiltered, also known as 94 Reasons to Pick Up a Book, you stupid bitch.
Damn. Bro,
shout out to Kai Cenat.
Yo, why are you in my brain, KJ?
Okay, I saw somebody mention something about Kai Cenat. I don't know the context.
Me either, but yesterday, one of my students, an 8th grader, he was like, you're not Kai Cenat, though. Like, you not reading for real. I'm like, okay, bitch, don't do me, because I actually do read, okay? But I don't know the context either. What's going on with Kai Cenat and reading? Like, I don't.
So y'all know how he came out saying he's been struggling with like his mental health, and pretty much like he's essentially trying to rebrand himself. So he started reading so he could get better at public speaking because he said he struggles with public speaking. And there's a clip of him looking up a word. I can't remember which word it was. Oh, spontaneity. He couldn't figure out how to pronounce it. So he hopped on either Google, Siri, whatever, and asked them to pronounce it for him. And then he like practiced saying it, and niggas was clowning him for it.
I did see this on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't go on that hellscape. I'm a Threads. I'm on Threads and Blue Sky.
I mean, I didn't know it was about Kai Cenat because all I saw was a tweet being like, imagine being a grown-ass man and you have to look up shit to learn how to pronounce it. And somebody retweeted them, and it's like, that's how you're supposed to read, by the way.
Right.
Real readers do that, nigga. How about you open up a book? Fake-ass, reading-ass nigga.
Bro.
No, and I've recently seen like people on TikTok agreeing with him. Like I saw like a man. He's like, nah, because Kai is right. Because as soon as I drop the word ignoramus, y'all motherfuckers in the comments talking about what the hell does that mean? Read a book, stupid bitch.
No, listen. So whether or not you think him going through his little, I don't want to say little, but him going through his mental health stuff right now is real or not, at the end of the day, he is trying to change himself. He's trying to make himself better. And I just don't understand why niggas is clowning him for reading. You know what I mean? Like, that's a crazy thing to crown. Like, because even if he was illiterate, which he's not, if he's trying to better himself, what's the joke? Right? Like, where's the ha ha he he? I don't get it. I'm confused. I'm perplexed. But yeah, no. So I saw it on Threads, and in like similar situation, a dude was making fun of him, like, oh, like how dumb can you be? You have to look it up, especially on live. And all the real readers were like, brother, that is how you read, bro.
Literally.
You see an unfamiliar word, you look up how to pronounce it, you practice pronouncing it, and then you look up the definition. And there was a lady on TikTok, it was a white lady. She is a professional public speaker, and she was like, what Kai Cenat is doing is what I teach my clients to do. You read a book out loud. If there's a word you don't know, you look up how to pronounce it and you keep practicing it. That's how you get better at public speaking. And like a whole bunch of like ABA teachers and special ed teachers are saying like that's one of the reasons why we make kids read out loud, so that they get better at speaking. Like it's all connected. Which you motherfuckers would know if you cracked open a book.
That's why I love reading on the Kindle, because I'll be like, what the fuck is this word?
And then
all you have to do is hold it down, it pops up the dictionary, and you can press the speaker and it'll tell you how to say it.
Yeah. What I want to start practicing is being more of an active reader. So this lady, she says there's nothing wrong with just like open up the book, reading it, and then you from chapter 1 to the end, that's fine. But if you really want to gain, not knowledge, but I guess like wisdom from the book, you make notes. Yeah. And then she's like, it doesn't, like, you're not getting graded, obviously, so the notes can be whatever. But she's like, that's one way to get more in depth into the story. And I was like, high key, I did that. And y'all gonna cloud me. I did that with One Piece. When I read it for the third time, I was taking notes because I was trying to disprove my boy's theory and prove my theory. But yeah, long story short, read a book.
Honestly, it's funny you say that, because when I was in high school, my 11th grade English teacher, every time we had a book report once a month, but instead of writing a paper about the book, we turned in the book, because we would have to take notes, ask questions, and highlight words we did not know while reading the book.
That is actually really good. could not do that in my school though, because we definitely reused them books. Like some of them books been there longer than
That was the one downside about that class, is that it did require the students to go out and buy their own books. Because these were not, you could not do that with the library books.
Yeah, that's the one good thing, like over digital compared to like the hard copy, is you could do that without having to worry about, you know, a kid having to buy a book. So, yeah. All right. So last week I asked y'all kind of like a simple question. So I have an anime question.
Okay.
I have a crazy question, and then I have a relationship question.
Tina, what do you feel?
I don't feel like getting cooked again on the internet.
So can we do the crazy question then?
Yeah, I was gonna say crazy.
I'm gonna save the relationship one for next week then. So your man asks you if you will peg him.
Okay.
And you say
no.
Soju freaky ass. I thought it was gonna be a universal no.
No, I had a feeling Soju probably wouldn't have said no.
Soju, you too small to be slanging dick on Zach, bro.
No, but listen.
Mind you, I haven't said anything.
Bro. Soju's like half Zach's height. Imagine little ass Soju bending that nigga over and giving him 5 strong pumps of BBC.
Oh, oh shit. Oh no. You know, my lawyer said I'm not allowed to answer this question. I'm screaming. I actually signed an NDA with Netflix. I can't answer this question.
Girl. That was, man.
Oh, Netflix immediately was like, no, the fuck she didn't. Right. Actually, I don't know that bitch. Okay, so
oh fuck.
we're gonna act like Soju said no. So your man asks you to peg him, you say no. Fast forward a couple of months, and he tells you that he found a lady who offers pegging services. He's not fucking her or anything. It is strictly business.
She's fucking you.
And he's simply a client. He equates it to go into a masseuse. What is your reaction? I like his attitude. I'm screaming.
Oh my god. What?
I don't know.
Yeah, so are you gonna let him, you know, go to this lady? Because he ain't
like
he's just the one getting bent. He ain't doing no bending.
So you doing the bending. Okay. I mean, whatever floats his boat, you know. I guess. I don't know.
Okay. So in this scenario, since I said no, right?
Yeah, Soju, you said no. Freak nasty ass.
Honestly, I don't care. If that's what you got to do and I'm not doing it for you, just don't tell me about it. I don't care.
So y'all are both letting your mans get pegged by Lady Peggy.
I mean, the less I know, the more I could live with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to question this, because it's like, is it with her schmeat or is it with a strap? Like, what's she doing to you?
Oh, so I mean, if he's getting pegged, I'm assuming it's with like a strap. You're getting strapped up.
I hope it's a strap. See, I don't. I don't need. The less I know, the better.
Whoa, JW. This. Whoa, wait a minute. No. Hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with me, Peg, but that's not my ministry. You know, that's not for me. You feel me? You know, shout out to the brothers that do. You feel me? I feel like your O's are probably immaculate because, you know, the G spot is in the booty hole, apparently. I don't know why the Lord did that to us, but hey, he's a funny nigga. But like, that's just not my ministry, you know? That's no. Cause like, there's just no way for that to happen where I don't look kind of crazy. Cause it's either my legs is in the air, knees to my ear, or I'm tooted up.
Yeah.
And I don't like either of those options. So I'm cool. But shout out to the brothers that do though. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Mm-hmm. You do you. Actually, I'm proud of you. Get that nut, player.
I bet it's great. I'm just saying, if I'm saying no and you got to pay somebody to do this, I want to know as minimal as possible. In fact, this is the only information I need. But if you fall in love with the bitch, damn.
It's just his masseuse. You know, she just gives him an internal massage.
I was about to say, it's like, oh, she just massaging him from the inside. Got it.
Yeah, you know, he goes like once a month, maybe twice a month on the special occasions. You know, he comes home, gives you a kiss on the forehead.
You got to shower. You got to shower first. Don't touch me.
You know, he walk in with a little pep in his step.
I was about to say, your booty leaking. Please go shower.
That's diabolical. Oh.
Not who among us hasn't fallen for their masseuse. Excuse me.
Not me. The first and only time I ever got massage, it was a nightmare, bro. Because I'm tickled as a bitch. And I just like, she just kept hitting on my tickle spots. And I was trying so hard not to elbow this little Hispanic lady. And then like, she massaged my scalp. I think she just wanted to play in my hair for real. And I was so mad because my shit looked crazy. I didn't bring my pick. My pick's in the locker room.
Oh,
so
damn.
I had to like put the cap. I had to put the towel over my head. Check would be like, why you got the towel over your head? Girl, I look like buckwheat. What you mean? Shorty was digging in there. Didn't even ask. Just she saw an opportunity. She took it.
No, they do it to relax you.
Nah, man. I'm calling cap. So we had the same massage, and Tierra didn't get no scalp massage. Yeah. And then they didn't warn me that the deep tissue is for the experts. I know there were difficulties to massages. I chose fucking, the demon soul of massages apparently, and Shorty was like elbow deep in my flesh. Like it was rough.
Wavy did a deep tissue massage at TwitchCon, and he said that was the most pressure that he's ever felt in a massage ever.
He probably busted, knowing him.
I'm crying. He could tell you that story.
You know he a freak nasty bastard like you.
Like me.
Brother, I asked, your man comes to you to get pegged. Tina's like, no thank you. You. I mean, how clean is his booty hole?
Look, just because it's my man, the answer has to be no.
Bro, I can't. That would be insane. Like if I walk in, I knock first and I don't hear no answer, and I see you bending over 8 foot Zach.
8 feet tall is crazy.
I have to scrub my brain. I have to physically take my shit out and scrub that bitch, bro.
Oh man. I was actually telling him because we went grocery shopping today and we were holding hands while we were crossing the street. I was like, KJ makes fun of the way we hold hands. Cause
y'all look like it looks like you might ask for uppies, like it's just like I know I make fun of how short y'all are, but compared to Zach, you fit in that nigga's pocket.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. Tina, are you letting him rock? Are you letting him do it?
No, yeah, I said, what did I say? Basically, if that floats his boat, like, go ahead.
Mm.
But I probably would also not want to know any
Okay, I
type
was
of
about to say, do you want to know about it though?
No. I'm good.
I'm trying to think of like what's the like female equivalent
to pegging? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think there really is one. I guess like unless she wants to do the pegging.
Yeah, unless like, she's the one pegging people.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be cool with her pegging. Well, actually, our bills are kind of high.
We just had a baby. Maybe it would be okay.
You know what? And Shorty do need a college fund for real. If this podcast don't work out, my answer might change. But for now, it's a no.
I was gonna say it's like I guess in this scenario, Tiara would be the one getting paid.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
You ain't pegging niggas for free. Yeah. If you gonna be slanging silicone dick, it best be for some change. Because you definitely do something strange, but not like in a bad way. Brothers that be getting pegged, you know?
Y'all, I have to BRB real quick. My mom needs me. You can keep going though. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, like she's strapping up, folks. She better get. I feel like that's like a nice bag.
Oh, it has to be a nice bag.
You know, because the average college education is like 10,000 peggings these days. Yeah. Well, no, because if she pegged like some rich white dude, you feel me? She could just, some of them get off on like paying people.
I was gonna say JW knows he paid for one college fund. That's
you it. Won't pay for another one,
right? That's how he knows it's the 10,000 peggings. Actually,
yeah, nah. Get a peg, right?
A peg daddy is crazy,
bro. But like, I feel like if you getting pegged and you're paying someone to peg you into freakier shit. So like, depending on what it is, I might be like okay with it.
I feel like that's a slippery slope into doing nasty stuff.
Yeah. Trying to think like, where would I step in and be like, babe, I think we've gone too far. Because if she farts on a cake, that ain't my problem.
I was about to say that's not bad. I feel like cake farting is so like a strange niche fetish, but you're only really hurting the cake.
Yeah, definitely not sanitary though. We're gonna have to sign. They're gonna have to be some papers that get signed.
I just gotta hope that they don't want to eat the cake. Do you think
I'm assuming they eat it?
Do they eat the cake?
I would assume so. Because what's the point?
Do you want to know?
No, I don't want to know. I'm safe with just assuming.
If you're into cake farting, do you eat the cake? Let me know. Don't let KJ know.
Thank you. Because y'all love to do this we and us. No. The only time there's a we is when it comes time to get paid. Then it could be a we conversation. But when it comes to this freak nasty, send that to Soju and or Tina. Okay.
The and or is definitely and or, brother. A lot of the times Tina also doesn't want to know. The only time she did want to know is with the long foreskin thing.
Brother. Yeah.
Also, whoever took a screenshot of my reaction to that, shout out to you. That was fucking hilarious. I saw the picture of myself looking at that on there and I started crying laughing.
Bro. Because what was that in reference to?
Your story.
No. It was in reference to your story with old girl found out that her man was sleeping with his best friend, who's actually his sister.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure because you were reading.
Not that I love how lax y'all are with pegging. Look, if me personally, I can't fulfill that for you and you want to go pay somebody to do it, if we could afford it, I don't care. Just don't tell me about it, man. It's fine.
Yeah.
Get your
Because
nut.
I feel like
don't ask for no demon dick and I have to take you to the hospital.
Could you imagine getting that call? Hey babe, I'm in the hospital. The lady who I hired, we were going up in size. She did warn me, but I ain't no bitch unless I'm her bitch, but you know what I mean. So I took it and it felt good until it didn't feel good. So yeah, I'm in the hospital. I gotta get stitches. I gotta get like 12 stitches.
Oh,
can you
that's so many fucking stitches. How big did you? It's like, how motherfucking big did you want it, man?
Like she called it the Hulk,
Ah, nah, you can't. Cause if it's like it was like a foot, I'll be like, okay, what'd you start with? It's like 6, bitch. You gotta go up gradually.
I don't think it's of the length. I think like if you're
no, it's girth.
Yeah. I don't think because I feel like length is like whatever at a certain point. You know what I mean? Also, I feel this is crazy that we're having this conversation. But I feel like length ain't gonna do nothing for you for real. Like I feel like it's just straight girth.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I don't know how deep in your butthole the G spot's in, but I'm assuming it's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
This is a crazy conversation. It's
not that deep because of prostate exams. A doctor's only able to stick like a singular finger in there and touch your prostate.
Hold on, stop. When I get a prostate exam, he gonna be touching my G spot?
Yeah.
I don't want a prostate exam then. I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. Fuck it.
Now you get cancer.
Hey, I lived a pretty good life. You feel me?
Right.
No, man, I'm not gonna have some random white man massage my G. That's nuts.
It's not
the ancestors the ancestors will damn me.
They don't massage it. They just like do, and then they leave.
Is he gonna buy me coffee afterwards? What the fuck?
No, a lot of comedians make that joke, and it's like, damn, I know you got to get two fingers in me, but you can't, say hello first. Fuck.
Well, actually, I don't want you saying shit to me. Just get it over with. Like, don't ask me about my kid. Don't ask me about nothing. Just get this over with.
Hey, what's good, Micah? Racist? Why the doctor gotta be white?
I don't see a lot of black men, volunteering to be booty hole explorers. I don't see my peoples doing that for real. I could be wrong. But I just feel like that's just not our ministry.
What doctor is that? Is that a proctologist?
I think it's a urologist actually.
Is it a urologist? Oh no, I think it is a urologist.
Yeah, I think so. Because I had to go to I had to go to a urologist when I was younger.
Wait, Micah, I know you're referencing the song, but the "Come On, Don't Hide," brother.
All right. Yeah. So do we want another question, or you want to just go to the unhinged battle? I think the relationship question is going to be just as quick.
Okay. I mean, if it is, we could do it.
All right. Do you view your partner watching porn as a form of cheating?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah. I get that some people do view that as a thing of cheating. I never personally understood that because I don't want to be your only sexual outlet. A bitch gets tired. Leave me alone.
So she's gonna be like, hey, go look up some X videos or some Hub, and here's your phone. Leave me the fuck alone, all right? Been all up in between my thighs for the past 3 days. I'm tired. Coochie hurt. Better kung fu grip that schmeat and leave me alone.
I'm crying.
Bro. No, but that actually made me think of that documentary that you mentioned. Yeah, because that shit was insane.
Oh, I wanted to talk about it, but
I forgot. I watched a second documentary called Orgasm Inc. I need you to watch it.
It's on Netflix?
It's on Netflix?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be watching that after the show.
It is so strange.
Did you see what was the documentary called, Tina?
Something influencer. Bad influencer.
What was it, like,
I don't know.
Dark influencer on Netflix?
Some shit.
Yeah, so it's pretty much about this Mormon lady. It's these 2 Mormon ladies who were like abusing these kids. And the head lady, she's a therapist, air quotations, and she was like offering marriage counseling, where it honestly wasn't even real marriage counseling. She was just pretty much telling all the men that
they were sex addicts.
Yes.
Yeah. So in the documentary, so I was watching with my mom, and my mom is such an asshole. She kept calling all these men like bitches and punks, bro. And my mom don't even cuss like that. And I'm like, Ma, like, they're not being wusses. It's like, in that community, when you have a certain amount of authority, people just listen.
Yeah.
And I was like, we
Especially
come from a
with
church
Mormons.
background. Like, it's not that uncommon.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. I had the same sentiment, especially when that man was like, I've looked up. It's like I watched porn once when I was a teenager before I met my wife, and she said I was a sex addict.
Right. Huh? One time a year, you're considered a sex addict because of that. I'm like, that's insane.
Like that's literally fucking insane. And he was like, my wife moved out and she moved in with that lady and da 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 da. And I'm like, man, if you don't fight for your marriage, pussy ass bitch, what are you doing? Like, fuck.
He told me to stay away, so I stayed away.
He missed his child's first birthday.
Right. And I'm sorry about it. Ruby saying that she's not a lesbian, bitch, boo.
Yeah.
You may not be gay, but you sure as shit ain't straight, shorty.
Right.
You like to lick some coochie.
Because you're not going to convince me as a 100% straight woman to leave my husband, move in with you, and we share a bed every night for the next year.
Yeah. And then also, like, I looked up some of the videos that the 2 ladies had. Yeah, nah, they look like they're about to open up a cottage together and start a little family. Like, they go together for real. But no, what pissed me off was, what was the name of the lady who was brainwashed, air quotations?
The mom influencer?
Yeah.
Ruby.
Oh, so what was the name of the head honcho?
Was it Jan?
Not
Jan.
I think Jan was
started
from
with a
Brother
J.
It did start with a J.
I
almost said Joan.
Watch it be Joan. I feel like it's Joan.
Dark influencer. Netflix. Bad influence. Jody.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Ruby was like, once she was in prison for a little bit, she was like, "Oh yeah, I was brainwashed by Jody." You think?
Oh, for sure.
You said your kids had demons in them. You thought they were possessed.
Yeah. They performed exorcisms on those kids.
Yeah. The boy was so small that like you could see his ribs and shit. Like I looked up
it was really sad. No,
and like
Netflix got this case like as soon as it happened, because the way I remember watching this in the news,
because this happened in 2023. Yeah, but the sad part is, so when the kid ran away and he goes to the like essentially her neighbor, he wasn't asking for help. He was just so over being tortured. He's like, you know what, fuck it, I'd rather just go to prison at this point, because they convinced him that like him being a kid, essentially, like he kept doing like illegal acts. So he was just like, you know what, like if I'm so bad, or I'll just go to jail. Like just send me to jail at this point because I can't keep doing this.
Jail's better than this.
Yeah, which is because I think he was like what 8, 10.
I think he was 10, but the size of an 8-year-old.
Yeah,
because of how skinny he was.
And like, listen, I understand that Ruby was under the influence of Jody's nonsense.
Not because they had wasn't it like 5 kids or something in the house that were being tortured?
Oh no, so it was just
in a different house.
Yeah, so they took the 2 problem kids, which was the boy who left and then the younger sister. They took them to that house that Jody owned to essentially to be tortured. The other ones, they just had stricter guidelines, but I guess they just listened. Because the older brother, he lost his door.
Yeah,
he lost his privileges to sleep in his bed. He had to sleep on the floor.
They had to earn their right to eat.
Yeah, like just crazy shit. And like also, I don't understand how. And maybe because it's like a Mormon community, but how is separating a couple for over a year, no contact, like they don't do any kind of like exercises to rekindle their marriage? How does like the warning signs don't like flicker in your head?
Dude, I mean, you remember the Brother B story? That was also a Mormon community.
Yeah.
Like, they have such an emphasis on not rocking the boat that it's like to their detriment when something actually really fucked up happens. They don't see it as fucked up because they're like, if they admit that it's a situation, they're like rocking status quo and upsetting the community.
My kid gotta earn the right to eat. Guess what? I don't repeat myself very often.
Oh.
Yo, JW wilded in the chat, dog.
Jeez.
But nah, man, it broke my heart because like as a new parent, I'm like, I can't see any like. It would have to be like we're going through something so egregious that I would listen to a professional and not be with my kid for their first birthday.
Yeah. No, honestly, I don't understand the amount of brainwashing any parent could go through to be like, we have to take your kids out of your house because they are demons and we need to send them somewhere else because they can't be with other children. They'll corrupt your kids. And, leave my husband and whatever else. Like, it's like, you might be able to brainwash me into being like, ooh, coochie tastes good. You know what? That's not going to take a lot of convincing. You know what I'm saying? But to be like, it's like, we have to take your kids from you. That is going to take a lot of fucking convincing. Okay.
Yeah. So the lead detective said that even before Ruby met Jody, she was always on the strict side to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it probably also didn't take that much convincing because she was already kind of like on that time, just not full tilt.
Yeah. They mentioned it in the doc because Ruby was like a mom influencer. That's why it's called like dark influencer or whatever. She made family content and her account was constantly being reported because people are like, she's abusing these kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think she got banned twice or 3 times and she just kept making new accounts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like watching any kind of content family people cuz like
I don't
always hear a story like years later and it just feels uncomfortable cuz I'm like there's no way these kids are like always on go to shoot a video.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know. Like I don't want to say they're exploiting these kids cuz like I think cuz not all content families are on that kind of time because there is a couple that Tiara and I watch and they had a kid right before we did, and the girl's pregnant again. And yes, they're a content family, but majority of their content is either just the husband doing shit or it's just them as a couple. Like they don't include the kids a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's fine. I don't know. I get very wary when I see like the whole family is in this goddamn YouTube channel.
Yeah. I mean, that's why California changed the laws years ago that if you were going to be a content family and your kids were in the videos, your kid has to get a portion of what you make off that video.
Yeah. That's recent. Like maybe like a year or two.
Really? I thought that was a couple of years ago. I thought it was like within the last 5 years.
I'm pretty sure like I feel like it happened. I was going to talk about it on the pod. That's why I feel like it was definitely recent.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember seeing some like influencer families being like, "We're moving," and it's like, "Oh."
Move.
And it's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Where you're like, "My kids don't deserve to be paid part of this."
Which is also crazy because like a lot of these content families are like millionaires, if not multi-millionaires. So you try to tell me your kid can't get like 10% of that?
Nope, this is my money.
Because I ain't gonna lie, like, you know,
I put in the hard work, and this little motherfucker that just showed up gets a cut of my pay. Crazy.
Yeah, that's called being a parent, bitch. What are you talking about?
Nah, because when I saw content families being like, "We're moving," you're weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Before we hop into the Unhinged battle, did you guys hear about Desmond and Christy breaking up?
I don't know who they are.
So I actually followed them back in 2020. They helped me a lot to distract me from how crazy shit was. Long story short, they made a lot of couple content, and Christy would do like these kind of crazy pranks, and Desmond, like their whole shtick was she'd do something crazy, and then he would react, and then you would laugh because of his reaction. So they separated. I don't remember when they separated, but they were separated, and then Desmond cheated, or you know, if you count it as cheating, and that's what's causing them to divorce. And like the internet is very divided. Well, not the black internet is very divided because those are our peoples. And he recently was on TMZ because he was tonguing down some lady at the club.
Yeah.
Hand on booty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She recently came out and was like, you know, it wasn't planned. I wasn't clout chasing. I saw a handsome man at the club. We was talking. I was liquored up. Y'all saw the outcome. Relax.
Yeah. And she also stated that she wasn't the woman that he cheated on with towards the end of their, like, you know, separation, ending in divorce.
They had met that night.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hold you. When I saw it, like, a part of me was like a little sad because I actually did like them.
Me too.
Individually, but also as a couple. And like I don't really, you know, like there's probably a few influencer couples that I follow. I'm like, oh, you know, they cute or whatever, but they definitely were one of the ones that I was like, damn.
Like, you know, I always get scared with like getting involved with couple influencers because of this. You know, because like a divorce, breakup, whatever is gonna be messy, especially in the public eye. Yeah. I don't want to contribute to it, which I kind of am since we're bringing it up on the goddamn podcast. But like, long story short, I don't do they have kids, right?
They do. They have 2 boys.
Yeah. So I just hope for the sake of the kids and for each of their own mental health that the divorce is as amicable as possible. And, you know, ain't no bullshit. You get your half, I get my half, and just keep it pushing.
Yeah.
But I will say I did see some like recent videos. This was like maybe like a year ago before they announced a divorce, where I was like, I feel like he ain't feeling this shit no more.
Yeah.
I remember I was telling Tiara about it. She was like, oh, I don't know, maybe he's just tired of doing the same old thing. I was like, nah, this ain't I'm tired of this content. This is I'm tired. So I don't know. And I don't need to know. But I do feel for the kids. I do feel for Christy and Desmond. Now if Keith Lee and his wife get a divorce,
no, they just
I'm
had a
canceling
baby.
my internet.
Like, I think their baby is around the same age as your baby.
Yeah, there's a lot of people had decided to have babies when I had a baby. And I just want to let y'all know, my baby's still the cutest. So, you know,
the way
if there has to be a Beyonce of the generation, it's my baby.
The way I was gonna say, it's like, I'm a trendsetter and y'all are just following me.
I'm not the trendsetter. You know, I just shot up the club, you know, and who hasn't? And, you know, my baby is a trendsetter. You know, she can't even say no words, but she already got sons.
I'm crying.
But no, hold on. It's time for the Unhinged Battle Royale. I haven't done that. I'm lying. I haven't done that this year. The first time doing it this year.
Type shit.
I was about to say I haven't done it since I came back, but that's not true.
My story is medium.
I think mine is also medium. Small. Mine is small.
Mine looks kind of medium.
Okay.
I don't mind going first. I don't think mine is that crazy. Heike?
I don't think mine is either.
I don't remember if mine is crazy.
Okay. I'm gonna just go. And then you lovely ladies can figure out who's going after. All right, so mine is from Today I Fucked Up. The title is Today I Fucked Up by chemically burning my nipples for New Year's Eve. This happened on New Year's Eve, but I'm only now recognizing the magnitude of my fuck up. So the party I was going to attend on New Year's had a strict dress code, and I decided to wear the one dress that I own that would fit the criteria, which happened to have a very deep cleavage. This made me a little uncomfortable since I knew I would be dancing and my nipples would eventually pop out. As the dress didn't allow for a bra, the only reasonable thing that came into mind was to buy the cheapest nipple cover I could find. Logic, right? Why did she word it like this? Dear Lord. Listen, y'all, punctuations are important. So I did exactly that. I went out and bought $5 single-use cross-shaped pasties, then put them on underneath my dress and had a blast all night. The fabric of the dress actually adhered on the surface of the pasties and worked out better than intended. My dress did not budge at all despite the drunken Shakira level dancing. When I came home the morning of the first, I forgot to take them off and drunkenly went to bed. When I came out of my haze a few hours later, I got up to take a shower, and only then I realized I still had my beautiful and youthful black X's on my chest. As I tried to take them off, I remember thinking, this shouldn't hurt this much now, shouldn't it? No, it shouldn't, because I forgot I was allergic to Band-Aid glue.
Oh.
This shit was ass. She could have just skipped all of this. All right, well, that's my story.
Damn.
Oh, okay. I thought
the
was
way
that was it.
Yeah, I was expecting more.
Right.
Yeah, no, that was it. And then people were just giving her suggestions in the comments, and she's just like, "Oh, okay, I'll do that." Like someone said, Benadryl cream. She said she's buying some as we speak.
I was about to sis, like a good pair of silicone reusable covers are like $14-15. Be serious.
She had $5 to her name, bro.
Man, then she had no business going out on New Year's Eve.
Shape rashes go crazy though. Do it. Do it, go crazy. I don't know how I'm gonna feel if a shorty pull out her shit and it's an X of bumps on her nipple, bro.
Yeah, nah. In fact, I think you have a disease. Get away.
Yeah. Like I might still hit depending on how long it been. But you know where my mouth will not go?
About to get thrush. Tina, do you want to do rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Okay.
KJ. Actually, yeah, KJ, you count us. I don't know.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
I hate y'all so much. They both did scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
God damn it.
Every fucking time. They did rock. All right, y'all. Don't do the same thing. Do the opposite of what. Soju, do the opposite of what you're thinking of. Okay? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
The opposite of what I was thinking of was paper, so you actually made Tina lose.
I was gonna do paper as well.
Oh, damn.
I should have stayed with paper.
So
it's all right, Tina, my babe.
So my story is also from today. I fucked up, and I don't remember it because I got this story when KJ was still missing from the podcast. So
you sound like I was like MIA, like a nigga had a kid. Damn.
Yeah, you went missing. I don't know where you went. So the title of the post is "Today I fucked up by not knowing what a dab rig is."
What a what?
A dab rig.
Dab rig?
Dab rig.
Dab.
The fuck is that?
Rig. That sounds like some.
It's for smoking reefer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's dab.
Dabs only though. Straight oil.
Okay.
I don't know.
I used to smoke that. I mean, I never used to. I'm a man of God.
Obligatory. This did not happen today. It was actually 2 days ago. I was on a drive with some friends and we drove over to another friend's house. We got there and my friend's boyfriend pulled out a dab rig, a device to smoke pure THC oils, which is legal where I am. He put that in quotation, like little parentheses.
Listen, he had to protect that job. I don't blame him. Shit.
He asked if anyone wanted to try it. I said, sure. I haven't tried that before. What's the worst that can happen? And
you get your girl pregnant.
Oh, well.
Your pull-out game get a debuff.
Your ping hit 200. His face lit up like the joy of a child with a new toy. He put some oil into the bowl and began heating it up. Once the oil was vapors, I took it from him and took a good 5-second hit before passing it back. Damn. On your first hit, motherfucker?
He probably saw rainbows and unicorns. Damn.
That nigga smoke for real. That motherfucker said,
but
nah.
He never tried it before. Why would you do that?
He never tried weed or he never tried that before?
He'd never tried this before. And I'm not going to lie.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you
this
do
is
that?
still stronger than smoking a blunt, dude. What the fuck?
Oh, no, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I miss my pen, bro.
No.
I was having a good old time with my pen.
Oh, man. Now, for a while, I was fine. I got really high, but it was really nice until the nausea set in. I turned to my friend who drove me and said, can we go? I don't feel so good. So he got everyone who he drove and we left to drop me off first. When I got into the car, someone gave me a small garbage can made to go in cars, and I slumped with my face in it and just tried to stop moving. This is when I began to sweat. Like there was sweat dripping from my face into the garbage can.
Damn.
Oh God. My body begins
from one pull?
From one hit.
Damn.
Look, THC oils be strong as fuck nowadays. They're like, we got 99%, brother. How much you want? 99%. What are you trying to do? See next week? Fuck. You trying to see into the future? What do you need this strong ass weed for?
Bro.
My body begins to feel insanely heavy. Talking or even moving was out of the question. Time began to slow down. I remember my friend was driving and saying, okay, 15 minutes until we get there. And oh my God, that was the longest 15 minutes of my life. It felt like 2 hours passed before we got to my neighborhood. During the drive, I remember forcing myself to look out the window, and that may have been my biggest mistake ever. Seeing everything past the car made me extremely scared. I thought we were going so fast, so I silently started freaking out, thinking that we're gonna crash. Yo, homie's tripping.
Yo, don't smoke that shit ever again, bro.
No, never again. Sorry, I had to flip. When we actually made it to my neighborhood, I'm able to lift my head and look around at this point. So I think to myself, okay, we're pretty much there, like 2 more minutes. And then those 2 minutes felt like 15. When I actually got home, I get 2 of my friends to help me get inside.
Damn.
He couldn't walk. I slumped onto the couch and immediately passed out. Too long didn't read. I took the equivalent of 20 blinkers and had a bad high to beat all the other bad highs.
The fuck is a blinker? I ain't never heard no shit like that.
I've never heard that before either.
That sounds like something not marijuana related.
Damn.
That sounds like he was smoking crack cocaine. Like
man's was cooked.
No,
man was zooting meth.
The way he's like, I couldn't walk. I couldn't think. I looked out the window. I thought we were flying. We're gonna crash the car. I was freaking out.
Bro, listen. When Dante brought that damn volcano nonsense, I'm pretty sure for like a solid 5 minutes, everybody was slumped but Tina and Dante.
I'm crying. Tina don't smoke.
Nope.
That's why her and Dante weren't slumped. If you ever had a pen, a blinker is when you hold it until the auto stop feature kicks in and the light blinks. Brother.
Oh.
Brother, why are you pulling that hard, bro? You need to reevaluate your life if you pulling that hard, bro. Because like the auto stop feature don't kick in for a while.
Lord.
It's the max pull off the pen you have, essentially.
What the
That's
fuck?
Crazy.
So he just be doing that on the regular, because the way I've never heard of a blinker before.
Yeah, I guess I don't really be smoking like that. Which is true, because I haven't in a while.
Look, I told you about my one bad high when I had like a half a brownie.
I guess I don't really do eddies, because like eddies you can't control shit. Yeah, it's usually like 10 seconds pull. Kids these days talk about taking a blinker off the Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah, I have heard the Benjamin before, and I think Benjamin's fucking hilarious.
Nah, dog. Y'all need to learn how to roll a J. Y'all gonna end up get with fucking psychosis. Motherfuckers gonna fucking jailbreak their dab pen just so they can pull for 30 seconds.
Yo, real quick, I actually saw, it was a skit and people are like, bro, you have to take this down because I know this is a skit. Somebody's going to be dumb enough to try this. Homie said, he's like, okay, so I have my grandma's old CPAP machine and I rigged it so that I like take a hit like throughout the night.
Yo, you wake up blazed, brother.
He said it was great. I woke up refreshed. I wasn't in withdrawal. And people are like, withdrawal? Brother, you're an addict. What the fuck are you talking about? Withdrawal?
Absolutely not.
Yo, if you rigging the CPAP so you can get it in your sleep, you need to go to a facility, dog. You need to go to a facility. You need to talk to some professionals. Because what do we do? Yo, that's to help niggas breathe. Like, what do you... Yo, that is diabolical, bro.
No, and it was a skit. He had to like put in the caption that this was a skit. This was not for real. Do not try this at home. And people were begging him to take the shit down.
Man just hit game mode in his dreams. Yo, nah, man. I remember in high school, there was this kid named Lewis. He was like the school pothead, and we were in gym, and we had just ran. I don't remember why, but we were just running pretty much the whole period. So I took up my inhaler because they got asthma, and he was like, "Bro, I know you be zooted off that." I said, "Huh?
It's an inhaler.
Sir, I can't." I was like, "I can't. I have asthma. I can't breathe." He's like, "Nah, son. I know you could put weed in there."
Like the whole mug, bro? What are you talking about?
He was like, "Bro, that's actually." He's like, "Yo, let me." He was like, "Yo, when you're done with that, give it to me." I was like, "I won't be doing that. I won't.
Stay away from me."
I actually will not be doing that. Because whatever you use on, I want no parts. I want no parts. That sounds like federal jail time, dog. I'm cool.
Okay. So my story is from r/Am I the Asshole? Okay. And the title is, Am I the Asshole for refusing to tell my roommate that I could hear her moan?
Oh, no.
Wait, refusing?
Okay. Where's this going to go?
I'm going to say, yeah. Why are you refusing to tell her? Or him?
Okay. It says, I, male, 27, live in a 3-bedroom apartment, and I shared it with 2 roommates. One of them moved out, and the other roommate, female, 29, took over the room. I have had very bad experiences with roommates. I could sit for hours talking about the horrors of it. When our roommate moved out, we decided we could wait with renting the new room until we find someone really good. We split the rent until then. The vents in our apartment made it that I could hear what happened in my roommate's. I think she has her bed literally below. I have never been to her room, and she is not a loud person, but yeah, I could hear it. At first, I was embarrassed, but then I decided not to tell her because I didn't want to make her awkward and then she move out.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. She's very shy.
Oh,
then I would he says, then I would lose literally one of the best roommates I have ever had. She's clean, quiet, and we barely even see each other because she keeps mostly to her room. She makes the best food too, and she's generous enough to just leave some for me in the fridge when she knows I have exam periods.
Aww.
I don't want to risk it. When my girlfriend was visiting, I made the stupid decision to tell her.
Brother.
Yeah. He says she went berserk, calling me an asshole for cheating. He put it in like as a question because I guess she considered that cheating.
Okay.
Is he beating his meat?
I was about to say, it's like if he's beating his meat, then yeah, I would like be like, okay, this is weird.
No.
I still wouldn't count it as cheating, though. Definitely weird. Don't get me wrong. It's weird as shit. But I wouldn't count it as cheating.
Right. But according to his girlfriend, it was.
Man, she probably thinks porn is cheating too.
Right.
A lot of people, especially women, do.
And then she threatened to tell her. I am very sure she would die of embarrassment and leave. I don't care what she does in her room. We are neighbors. I have never gone to my neighbors to tell them I can hear them moan. For me, that's a violation. Obviously, temporary account for privacy reasons. And then there's an update. He says, so I thought a compromise would work. So I texted my girlfriend that I would speak to my roommate and tell her about the funny thing. I realized that the vents are leading sounds from her room and that I thought I should tell her. My girlfriend answered, or you could just tell her the truth. Why beat around the bush about it? And then she was like, why do her feelings matter?
Excuse me?
Yeah. His girl, break up with.
I was about to say, it's like this bitch is awful, actually.
Mm-hmm.
She's a weirdo. Because, like, it's bad enough that she's like, oh, you cheated on me, which he didn't.
No.
But he's like, all right, I will say something, but I'm not going to be like, hey, shorty, every time you polish a pearl, I can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just be like, oh, I noticed that, you were watching Netflix one day and I could hear it in my room.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do you, like, I don't know. I know you have more, Tina, I'm sorry, but I feel like old boy should just break up with his girl and keep his roommate, bro.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe one drunk night, you in the room with her. You feel me?
I'm screaming. A lot of people in the comments, though, have said that his girlfriend was a complete asshole.
Yeah, right. Because being like, why do her feelings matter? Bro, he said this is the best roommate he ever had.
Right.
And he cares about not upsetting her. Like, what the fuck is the matter with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, it's just like, he just wants to be a good person, let alone roommate, and just be like, hey, like, I don't know. I just, surely weird.
Right. And then his response was, because we share an apartment and I don't want it to be awkward between us since she's been a good roommate and she's very shy. I don't want to make her uncomfortable. His girlfriend says, so her feelings are worth more than mine. Got it.
Man, fuck off. His girlfriend sucks.
Yeah.
Break up with her, bro.
And he said, I told her no. And she said, either I told her to stop for real or she will. No playing around, just tell her the truth or she will. I will tell her the truth then. Wait, no, she says, I will tell her the truth then or we are over. So that's what the girlfriend says.
Man,
either you tell her the truth or we're done.
We're done then. Fuck you.
Right. And then his response was, so I told her, if you tell her the truth, we're over.
Ooh.
And that's it.
I like that.
Fuck her, dude. Because the way he said it, like, is exactly what Kate did. It's like, hey, like, I think you were listening to music or something, and I just heard it coming up through the vent. Like, just be like, hey, so I can hear things from your room. Put it in her mind. Don't explicitly tell her. And she's like, nope. Tell her that you've been beating your meat to her moaning, and it's like, excuse me.
Right.
Like, she'll definitely move out at that point,
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, not for nothing, I feel like when you share a space with someone, shit like that kind of happens.
Mm-hmm. You're in the same home,
Yeah, like, you kind of just put some headphones on and mind your business. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, there's really no reason to make it awkward, like,
especially since he's like traumatized and is already dreading having to find a third roommate for the two of them.
Right. Like, I don't know. This is weird. Like, this is a weird thing to be hung up on.
His girlfriend sucks. And I guarantee you that they are breaking up over this, and she's going to tell everybody that he cheated on her.
Yeah, she's going to make it seem like he was like being weird and honestly, I would tell the OP to tell his roommate something now, because I feel like I could see the girlfriend being on some petty shit and then telling the roommate and making it seem like he's on some creepy shit.
Right. Yeah.
Because like, not for nothing, like if I found out my roommate was polishing her pearl to my moans, yeah, I'm have to move out, dog.
Yeah, no, that's like an absolute certainty that it's like, nope, I gotta move. This is no longer a safe space.
Yeah.
I don't know who won.
I must say, I vote Tina. Because what was yours again, Soju?
Hers was the dab rig.
Oh,
dab
yeah, my boy, taking 20 blinkers to the face. I still say Tina. Just because the girlfriend was wilding.
I was about to say, the girlfriend pissed me off. That bitch is awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know who's in dead last.
I'm crying.
The title made it sound crazy, and this is like the one I didn't read.
Yeah. So, for the Soju tales, I have options. And I will let you guys pick. The first one is I slept with both of my best friends, and my boyfriend is uncomfortable with that. The second...
Yeah. The fuck? Hold on. Stop. Because now I put battery in my back.
Of the best friend.
Because I feel like we read something similar to that early in our podcast, where like Shorty like fucked all her male friends, and then was shocked that her current boyfriend was like kind of not cool with this.
Yeah, but there's context to this, because it says my boyfriend of 4 years, and she did this before they were dating.
I might pick that just because I have a lot of thoughts and opinions.
The second one is my husband pooped in the shower. So
no.
I'm good off the
actually throw that shit away. No, unsave that from your account.
I'll bring it back when I'm allowed to talk about poop again. Because we had the one waffle stomp thing, and the fact
sorry, go ahead.
The fact that was last year and KJ wasn't on the pod, and I'm still not allowed to talk about poop.
Bro, I'm so mad that clip did not do numbers though. I was banking on that doing like going crazy.
So we want the other one?
Yeah, no, I do, because I should put a battery in my back. Not gonna hold you.
Where did they post this? I need to. Oh, r/relationship advice. So again, this post is from r/relationship advice. The title of the post is I slept with both of my best friends, and my boyfriend of 4 years is uncomfortable with that.
Type shit.
This is a very old post, by the way, so I feel like that's going to be relevant. The post has 2 updates. The original post is from 2015.
Damn.
Yeah.
I just graduated high school.
I'm not going to comment on that. I was about to say, it's like, I'm pretty sure I just became of legal drinking age.
Damn.
So they said, I'm going to be breaking this up into sections just to keep things in chronological order. Part 1 is the background. So let me start off with the problem. My 2 best friends in the world are male, and I've slept with both of them. And it's not as bad as it seems. Okay.
It sounds pretty bad. It sounds pretty bad. Not gonna lie to you.
it's not like I have feelings for either of them. They were just childhood friends who I've known for years and years.
So you fucked them?
I love that we talked about book tropes of like childhood friends, the lovers, and how that one's like one of my favorites. Yeah, KJ. Yeah.
Nah, dog, that's not. I also have female childhood friends. You don't just be like, you know what? We've been friends for a minute. Let's fuck. Like, why not? I know your family. You know mine. Like, we might as well know what each other's genitalia look like.
Right. We used to take baths together as a kid. It's not any different now.
No. Just no.
So I have love for both of them in my heart, but the thought of being in a relationship with them is unfathomable. One of them, we'll call him Rob, is married now, but we had a brief relationship senior year of high school. We broke up less than a year later for several reasons. I moved abroad for university. He wants to have kids, and I don't. His mother didn't think I was a good fit for him. Oh. But
y'all say friends?
But we remain friends. And my other best friend, who we'll call John, is a bit more complicated. I never dated him because he has serious issues, so you fucked him. Yeah, you know. But not so much the issues that stop me from dating him. It's the fact that he adamantly refuses to get any kind of help for said issues. He's had some major childhood trauma that he is big time repressing, and it's affecting his ability to form a relationship. He's a bit of a womanizer. Why are you friends with him?
And also, how did this lead to you fucking him?
Right.
I was 23 and all alone, and I needed a place to live. His parents had moved out to a condo on the beach, and they let John live in their old house. So he offered me one of the spare bedrooms for a very low rent. So we lived together for a while without incident, and I was dating a guy for like 2 years. And John had a constant stream of women in and out of his bedroom. But we discovered a system that worked for us, and we became closer than ever.
Oh, God.
The problem was one night, about a year after I broke up with that ex, we hung out in the house alone and got drunk together. We were both super horny and just hooked up. I'm sorry, I read the next line. We had amazing sex, like mind-blowing sex.
And she's confused as to why her boyfriend is uncomfortable?
Oh my God. I don't know if it was because I was drunk or I only had slept with two other people in my entire life and they were both subpar. Damn. The fact that one of the other people is her other best friend is fucking crazy.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
That's fucking crazy. Rob and I were virgins and we only had sex twice before we broke up. One of the main reasons I split up with my other ex was because we were sexually incompatible. Damn. But either way, it was great and we didn't want to stop. So we kept hooking up for 8 months. At that point, one of his old exes came back into his life and he realized that he still had feelings for her. We tried to stop hooking up, but quite frankly, we had no self-control.
Again, she is confused as to why her current man is not okay with this.
Oh my God. I realized I was 29 and had a steady job and there was no reason that I shouldn't move out. So I left. We had one last night's of sex the day before I moved out and we agreed to never say anything about it ever again.
So from 23 to 29, it was fuck buddies.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nah, girl, the fact that she's confused of why her boyfriend is upset by this is actually clinically insane.
Right.
Some of y'all should not be in relationships. Like some of y'all need to go to therapy, journal a little bit, do a little self-reflecting. Cause like, what do you mean? This is your consistent fuck buddy. Y'all been fucking for 6 years. I'm supposed to be cool with that?
This is crazy. So we're now on to section 2, which is her current boyfriend of 4 years. She says we'll call him Sam. And I got okay. And this outlines some of his insecurities and why he may have a problem with this. Bitch, I have a problem with this, and I'm not fucking you.
Yeah, because, like, Rob, her high school boyfriend, I can kind of understand her being like, it was so long ago, like, it is what it is. But, like...
John,
y'all was fucking for six years. And he's your best.
Yeah. You would not be allowed to see John ever again, Shuddy. Like,
nah, fuck that. I'm just gone.
Like,
you can see John all you want.
Like, I mean, that's ultimately what it would have to be for me. You either get rid of John or you're getting rid of me. One of us has to fucking go.
Yeah.
Because the way that she's like, it's like, this may be why he has a problem with this. No, bitch. You can't be fuck buddies with your best friend for 6 years. And then now that we've been together, I'm just supposed to be cool with it.
Also, like, if I was in her shoes, I don't know I would give up this information willingly. You know, like this would have to be something that kind of just like comes up. You know what I mean? Like, because if I really want, because I know once I say this, I'm gonna have to make a choice.
Yeah.
Because you can't have your best friend can't be your fuck buddy of 6 years.
No.
Hey, you think I'm gonna be cool with it?
So she says Sam was a longtime co-worker of hers. We started working together when I got my job at 26. He was 29, in the middle of getting divorced. He told me all about it while it was happening, that him and his wife got married way too fast, and she had just broken up with her ex. And 5 months into dating Sam, she discovered that she was pregnant with her ex's kid. So she pressured Sam into a marriage because she didn't want to be a single mother, and he agreed. Oh, Sam, why? When you know that's not your baby, why?
Yeah, depending on the state, he might have to still pay child support.
He probably does. You can imagine why this didn't work out. Anyway, Sam and I became best friends in my workplace, and he told me stories about his divorce, and I would tell him embarrassing childhood stories about Rob and John. And oh yeah, didn't I mention we all work together? Rob and John work in different departments, but it's a pretty close-knit. Bitch, I have to see this man at work. I have to see both of these men at work. And you wonder why I have a problem with this?
Soju, why the fuck did you pick this?
Because it was messy.
You right. Oh, you right.
Look. There's that one tweet that people keep posting that it's like, I don't support all women because some of you bitches are dumb. This is one of them bitches, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
You're the problem.
No,
you
dead
the problem.
ass. She's the problem.
You the problem.
He knew I dated Rob in high school, but he never knew about me and John hooking up. Obviously.
Yeah. I don't think he would have stayed with you if he had known, shorty.
Right. I don't think he would have even gotten together with you if he had known.
Yeah.
When I told him I was moving out of John's house, he asked me why. I just said that we were getting older and it was about time for me to get my own place, which was true. That just happened to be the day that he confessed his longtime feelings for me and we began to date. So now we're on to the problem. Sis, the whole thing has been the problem. The whole thing has been the problem.
I don't understand. I'm curious as to why she's confused.
Yeah. About a year and a half ago, we decided to move in together. And his lease was ending, and I owned my house, so he just moved into my place. He sometimes works really late nights, and on occasion, I'll have Rob or John keep me company when he does. Yeah. It's getting stupider by the minute. You really don't get it? Like, you really don't see why he has an issue with this?
Listen. Shawty was the office bicycle is crazy work, Dante.
No, and honestly, he's kind of not wrong. How did she fuck all of her coworkers?
Yeah. Listen, back office Becky needs to get a grip on reality.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm curious to read some of these comments because they are posted in here. Um. Okay, here we go. Last night he was meant to be working until 11 p.m. John was here and we were hanging out in the living room, and it gets to be about 10:30, and we're drinking a bit and talking kind of loudly. And John mentioned to me that his girlfriend was always jealous / worried that he and I would catch feelings for each other. And I said that was silly. And that's just because two people have great sex doesn't mean we're in love. As I said that, we were talking pretty loudly. So I guess Sam came in at some point and heard me say that. I didn't even hear him unlock the door. But he stormed into the living room and confronted me and asking when John and I had sex. He looked equal parts disappointed and angry. John left because he didn't want to be involved in our argument. That's fair. Look, he has a girlfriend that he told the shit to, and she's somehow still there. And he's like, "Oh, you never told him? That's none of my fucking business."
He's not wrong, but that's hilarious, dog. You opened up Pandora's box and now you're just gonna dip? That's crazy work, brother.
I explained everything. I told him John and I used to hook up when we lived together, and that was part of the reason why I moved out of his place, because it wasn't healthy for us to have that kind of relationship. And it's been 4 years and we rarely spoke about it, and it hasn't affected our friendship at all. Sam now tells me he's uncomfortable with the fact that I have slept with both of the people that I consider best friends in this world. He's also uncomfortable with the fact that just a few days before him and I got together, I had sex with John.
That's fair. That is very fair.
He says it taints our relationship because I lied to him about it. I think he's being a bit puritanical. That is fucking hilarious. Not you calling this man a prude.
And is she cool? Like,
no, like, she's not fucking cool, bro.
Like, what we doing, bro?
Of course I have a sexual past. Why does it matter if it was only a few days before, since it didn't mean anything? It's not like I had feelings for John, and we always used protection and frequently got tested.
That's not the point.
Not the point. I told Sam that, so it's not like he's concerned about health risk. He's just jealous, and he wants me to hang out with John less. Yeah, that's the bare minimum, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I really like. Is Shorty cool?
no.
Like I'm so confused
No.
on the confusion. You in the post, you say you and this man had earth-shattering sex for years. And then in the same post, you talk about how when your man's is working late, he keep you company. Sister, my good sis in Christ, I need you to get a grip on reality. There is going to be very few men who are going to be okay with this, bro. And it's not an insecurity thing. It's not them being possessive or being a prude or like that. It's weird. You are constantly in communication with a former sexual partner. The motherfucker's in my house. That's weird.
I'm sorry. I was. He's just jealous and he wants me to hang out with John less, and he doesn't feel comfortable with us drinking together at all. That's fair. You said that alcohol is the reason why you started sleeping together in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
He also insists that I need to make new friends so I can separate myself a bit from John and Rob, because it's weird that both the people that I'm closest with are people that have seen me naked.
Very true.
He's not wrong. I think he's being entirely unreasonable. John and I are both in relationships and we have no feelings for each other whatsoever. The fact that we hooked up with each other for a while is something that we want to leave in the past. And to bring Rob into it is just ridiculous. We haven't been together for 15 years. And we have since nothing had to do with each other romantically, and he's now married to somebody else with kids. I think Sam just wants to punish me or something because he's weirdly jealous, and I honestly don't know what to make of this situation.
Weirdly? That is hilarious. Weirdly? What are the comments? Please read these comments.
The first comment is just trying to be like, so do you want to see things from his point of view? Put yourself in his position. Put yourself in his shoes. He's got two best friends that both happen to be female that he used to sleep with. Now, one night you come home and Sam's hanging out with one of them and you hear that they used to have great sex with each other.
You're not even just sex. Great.
Like, so go on and please explain to me how you would react to this knowledge and tell me that he's being unreasonable.
They're in their 30s, by the way, Dante, like probably like 33, 35.
She said that she got together with Sam when she was 29 and they've been together for 4 years. So, like, yeah. 33.
Yeah. Bro, that, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am happy because for once, you know, dudes aren't the ones being dumb as hell. I love that for us. But yeah, Shorty, I don't understand how you're confused.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The comments are just genuinely trying to get her to have a grip on reality. Like, they're not even roasting her. They're like, Shorty, open your eyes.
Yeah, she keeping her favorite eater in arm's reach. No,
dead ass though.
Like that's how I would take it. Cause like if I find out that the girl that I've been dating for 4 years, her closest friend is someone she's had not only had sex with, but they both agree that it was great sex. Yeah, no.
She said
I'm thinking
mind-blowing sex. Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if she said to this day that he is the best sexual partner she's ever had.
Which if that's the case, I feel like me as the boyfriend, I'm feeling like you keeping this man around as a plan, like a plan B, just in case type shit. And it's also like, how do you expect me to be comfortable with y'all hanging out, but like alone when y'all have seen each other naked numerous times? And then like if you say, oh, I'm going out drinking with John, I'm immediately gonna be concerned because it's like that's kind of how this started, bro.
Yes, one of the other comments. I love that it's just men being like, just trying to get her a grip on reality. This person's like, so it's pretty common that none of us want our significant others hanging out with former partners, let alone invite them into our shared living space, have drinks with them in the evening. Sam's issue isn't that you had sex with other people besides him. His issue is that two of the people that you've kept in your life are somebody that you were sexually involved with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because did she lose her virginity to Rob?
Yes.
Did you say it?
Yes.
So one is the guy you lost your virginity to, and the other is the one who was giving you top tier wienering.
Yeah.
Like
you can't say wienering.
Like I can't. What did you want him to do with this information?
Right.
Because like I understand with Rob, like yes, this happened when they were much younger. It's been 50 years. He's married, has kids. I can kind of get past that, but
John,
this is literally the dudes you was sleeping with before me.
Yeah,
like right before me.
Because she said the day that she moved out, she slept with him the day before, and the day she moved out is when she started dating Sam.
So, yo, and imagine they hooked up that same day. So you wasn't even 24 hours fresh off some wiener before you hopped on my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah. Actually, Sam a better man than me. I would just be like, you know what? I'm gonna leave this situation because clearly y'all got something going on.
Her comment was like, oh, it's like, yeah, that makes sense. I guess some part of me was just hoping that since Sam likes the both of them and is friends with them too, and we've been together for so long, he wouldn't think it's a big deal.
No, listen.
I'm not gonna lie. She was fuck buddies with him longer than y'all been dating.
Right. Just no. It's a solid no for me. I'm cool. I gotta find a new job now.
She says at minimum I need to stop drinking and inviting him over. I
mean, yes, but like
Jesus. There is an update and it takes place a year later. So it's now Lord. 2016.
Okay, that was a great year for music. Just saying.
I know it's been over a year and probably nobody remembers this post, but I will never forget hearing from all you Redditors. It changed my life and saved my relationship. He stayed.
He's a better man than me. Because I would have packed my shit up that night.
I wouldn't even say that. He might be stupid. Why'd you stay, brother? Like, so for anybody who read my original post, you deserve to know that you were right. After reading the comments on my last post, I realized that Sam was not overreacting at all. Why did it take the internet telling you that his reaction was valid for you to be like, huh, maybe I'm the problem? Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Listen, sometimes when you're on Delulu Island, you know, it's hard for you to see reality.
And it would have been more than reasonable for Sam to break up with me because of this. I showed him the post and we had a long discussion in which I promised I would never hang out with Rob or John alone again. I told him that I loved him and he was the most important person in my life and I would do anything to earn his trust back, even if he wanted me to stop seeing my friends altogether. He said that wasn't necessary and he didn't mind if I saw them alone occasionally. Sam, Sam,
No.
what are you talking about?
No.
You didn't even have to ultimatum her. She offered it on her own when she realized she fucked up. What?
Yeah.
Sam.
He a little too nice.
Too nice, bro. What the fuck? But not late at night or not with alcohol involved. He felt sorry for being judgmental, bitch. Sir, I'm about to call you a pussy. Sir, why are you... He's gonna piss me off.
Soju, let's not victim blame now, you know?
Nah, because why the fuck is he apologizing?
Maybe he used to be Mormon. I don't know. Just let him rock. Let him rock.
Man. Bob, relax. She's applying no pressure, man. I just needed something like this to make me see it. Let me see. Oh, no. I skipped the line. I told him that he was completely right about my relationship with John and that it was inappropriate. So we moved past it fairly easily, and we actually are married now.
He married her? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now can I start cussing or
you know, maybe she go crazy in the bedroom. You feel me?
To.
Like
she has to. Cause what do you mean?
My man got nervous. He was like, I don't want to lose my favorite eater. You know, like she cool. You know, she mad chill. And then when the lights go off, you know, she turns into a goddamn fucking Hoover. You feel me? Like I'm cool. I actually don't want to lose this.
It was a courthouse wedding on our 5th anniversary. It was very lovely. Now, here's the part where everyone was right. After my conversation with Sam, John and I drifted apart. I still hung out with Rob and his wife, but John broke up with his girlfriend, and I no longer felt comfortable being alone with him. So he and I would hang out with Rob, but that happened maybe once or twice a month, where before we would see each other a few times a week. Then last Thanksgiving, Sam and I announced that we were getting married, and John left early. He replied short to all my text messages. He wasn't returning any of my calls, and he was barely speaking to me. I didn't see him again until my wedding.
Sounds about right.
And you could guess where this is going. Thankfully, nothing happened at my wedding, although it would have made for a great screenplay. Who wrote this? Who wrote this? It was a small ceremony, just our families, a couple of friends, Rob and his wife, and John. Why did Sam agree to invite John to your wedding?
Nah, honestly, Soju, you're not crashing out hard enough for me. Cause what the fuck? Cause like, let me tell you something. It's bad enough that y'all used to be fuck buddies. I announced I'm marrying her. You dip early, nigga. You're not invited to shit.
That's what I'm fucking saying. But man,
like, are you kidding me, bro? Like, there are certain people who I like cut off because of they didn't say or ask about my daughter at all. Let alone I say, hey, I'm marrying Tara, and someone dips out early. And that's her ex? Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. You're not getting an invitation. If you do get an invitation, it's not the real location.
What the fuck? We went out to a restaurant for a reception dinner, and John seemed withdrawn the entire time. I guess he was not happy that I was married. What do you mean, you guess?
Why the fuck was he there to begin with?
Nah, he shouldn't have been invited. I'm sorry. So Sam and I got back from our honeymoon in January. I saw John maybe twice, once for Easter and then again for Rob's birthday. I tried to say hi at work. Oh yeah, they're all coworkers. They all work together. And John's not talking to her. You have to see this bitch on a daily basis.
I would have been tonguing her down every day at work.
Oh!
Like, bye, babe. You know? Every time he looked, I grab a little bit of her ass.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, yeah. HR would have had a field day with me. Like, sir, I know that's your wife, but you can't be doing that in the workplace. Says who? Where they say that in my contract? Y'all just be glad I ain't fucking her on a goddamn copier. Okay.
Oh my God. He didn't even come to Sam's birthday. Now, why would he come to your husband's birthday party, bitch?
That's
be serious.
He ain't gonna celebrate that nigga's birthday.
Why would he come to your husband's birthday?
He might
bitch?
come to the funeral.
After that, I decided to stop trying to reach out to him altogether, and he could talk to me whenever he was ready. Last week, he was finally ready. Sam was offered an opportunity to travel abroad for 8 months with his job, with me invited to come along. We decided to accept it. And I suppose John saw Sam's Facebook post about it, because the next day John sought me out at work. He asked me if I was really leaving the country for 8 months. And when I said yes, he asked why I couldn't stay. I asked him why he cared if I stayed or not, because we haven't spoken in months.
Mm-hmm.
And
what the fuck do you mean? Why can't I stay? My husband is gonna be gone for majority of the year.
Yeah.
The fuck is you talking about?
He said, "I'm sorry, never mind," and walked away. But at this point, it was clearer than ever what was really going on. So Sam and I are leaving in September. His job will be waiting for him when he gets back, but I have decided to find a new one. Yeah, that's probably the smartest thing you've said this entire fucking post. I'm glad that I'll be out of the country for a bit. I feel really stupid to not have realized that John had feelings for me. Girl, there's never been anything on my end. I just assumed that it was the same for him since we were roommates and fuck buddies. But it seems obvious now. Everyone who commented on my last post was spot on about our relationship not being normal. And I'm so glad that Reddit was able to see what I wasn't, bitch. I ought to strangle you, actually. I don't even want to think about what could have happened if I didn't post here. So thank you all again. I hope this update was in some way satisfying. And that was the final update.
Now, let me say something. And this is coming from someone who's been like in a Sam-like situation. How do I say this without sounding like a red pill dumbass? Some of y'all ladies, I feel like y'all know what the truth is, but for whatever reason, whether it's like you like the attention or you just don't want to lose out on that connection, whatever it is, want to like avoid the obvious. It should have taken you getting married and him damn near begging you to stay instead of being with your husband for 8 months. You'd be like, maybe this nigga like me for real. Bitch.
Yeah, no, when you announced your engagement and that man like got up from the dinner table and left, it should have been your first clue that something was going on.
Yeah, and there's probably other red flags that you probably just were either blind to or just waved off, because I guarantee you there was other things that he said or did before that point.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a red flag when they were having that conversation drunk on her couch before Sam walked in, saying that he's like, my girlfriend is like constantly jealous of you because she thinks something's going on.
Yeah.
Like, if your girlfriend is low-key doesn't trust you to be around this woman because she thinks something's going on, maybe because on his side something is going on, sis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because like, maybe he's talking about you in a way that does not give best friend.
Right.
But I will say I'm happy that she eventually saw the light. It just took her fucking 5 years, which is crazy. Actually, no, longer than 5 years.
Yeah.
Because they were together for 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was with Sam for 5. So that's 11 fucking years.
Yeah.
Shorty, it should not take you a decade, over a decade to figure that out.
Look, I don't know. I say the same thing with men, but then they're like, no, because y'all don't leave us hints. And then the hints are too fucking minuscule. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, well, listen, I just put your coochie on the table if you're really about it. You feel me?
No, I wish I saved this post because it was a today I fucked up, but it was like a hilarious today I fucked up. It was like a today I fucked up by missing out on a potential relationship, and this poor man, I don't know, he's like 22.
Okay.
So it was like, so my female best friend said that she had feelings for me for like all of high school, and she started listing off like the hints that she gave me, and I was just too oblivious to like realize. I'm not gonna lie, the hints were blaring horns.
Damn.
Because he was like, yeah, so like sophomore, junior year of high school, I broke my arm, and she visited me when I was in the hospital. And when nobody was around, she's like, I know what'll make you feel better if I just like suck your dick real quick. And he was like, he was like, I just thought she was joking.
Like,
you had me in the first half. I was like, oh, that's like some good friend shit. You feel me? Y'all, first of all, I know I'm not allowed to talk. We didn't have to get into that, but anyway. But like, Shorty says, "Hey, I know you broke your arm. You know what would help you? Some slop." And you thought, she's really funny.
No,
this is just a funny bitch.
He's like, wow, haha, like you're so funny. You have such a strange sense of humor.
The way my shit would have been pulled out.
And he's like, there was another time where we were again still in high school because she had a crush on him all 4 years of high school. He said that he got into an argument with his mom, like he was upset about it, so she came over and she brought one of his favorite movies to watch together. Okay. And he's like telling her about the fight while the movie's on, and she's like, wow, you want to do something to like get back at your mom? You want to really piss her off? And and she's like, we could just, have sex with the door open. Sir, you
hold on, stop. That bitch is wild. Actually, it might have been his guardian angel making him dumb, because that bitch sounds crazy. What? This bitch just sounds horny. Like, what do you mean?
You weren't horny in high school.
No, I was, but like not get shot by your parent horny. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. You know how to get back at your mama? Let's just fuck right in the living room. You know?
No, they were in his bedroom.
I know, but like, damn.
Yeah, and he was like, oh, haha, such a funny joke.
Again, actually, no, I ain't gonna say I would have had my shit out, because the way how Christine had me terrified, yeah, nah. First of all, girl wouldn't have even made it to my room. We would have been in that living room, all the lights on. My mom would have been sitting on the love chair, just looking at us, just like this. And we're gonna have enough space for Jesus. So yeah, there would have been no fucking happening.
Yeah, no. So he was like, yeah, I can't believe that I missed out on this. He's like, she's telling this like it's a funny story. He's like, we're still like close, but we're now both in relationships. So that door is closed, and I feel like an idiot. It's like, dude, these were blaring signs. These were not hints.
You know what it is, bro? Like, as the dude, like, you just don't want to mess that up. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when Tara and I were just talking, and I don't remember what I had said, but I had pretty much was just like, like I'm worried that when I finally get a girlfriend, I'm not gonna know how to kiss her properly because I've never kissed someone before. She was like, oh, okay, like I can help you practice. And I was like, oh. I was like, no, you don't have to do that. Like that's OD, you know, cause I'm just thinking the bitch is trying to be a good friend, you know. Now we have a whole kid together, but that's besides the point. So like I get it, especially like being that young, like
right. It wasn't high school.
Cause like not for nothing, like I had female friends who wouldn't say shit like that to me, but like who would just say like sexual jokes in general, because I was just kind of like the thing to do back then.
Yeah.
So I can.
But usually the jokes are usually just sexual in nature, not specifically how about we fuck.
Yeah, yeah. Because I ain't gonna hold you. I might have been a little bit delulu, but I'd have been like, so is you joking?
Right. You didn't think about it. He was like, oh man, she's really funny, brother. And like, I'm not gonna lie, the comments are like, nah, you guys are like, what, 21, 22? That door ain't closed. Y'all ain't married.
Yeah.
That door ain't closed.
Yeah.
Why do you think she brought it up? Because the fact that
she's telling you now,
she's telling you about it. It's like low key, if she's bringing it up and telling you about it, she might still be thinking about it.
Shorty, at this point, you got to make the first move. Just take your shit out.
Bro, nah, because she really visited in the hospital. You know what would make you feel better? Some slap. And he was like,
how about some guac 3000?
She really said, you want to know why they call me the throat goat? And he was like, oh.
You're so funny. My best friend, the comedian.
Right. He's like, man, I love our jokes. I love that we're this open with each other. Man, you don't whip out your dick. Like, what the fuck? Oh, my God.
Bro, listen, man. You got it's scary. Also, too, like, it's scary because, like, you still got to make the first move. And always being the one to make the first move is a very frightening thing to do. Especially at that age.
I mean, I guess.
Because, like, imagine if she was just being funny and whip your shit out. Now you belong in registry. You know, like that.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's why you're like, for real? Like, starts undoing belt. Seriously? Should I fix my shit? Like, my fault. Let me put my clothes back on. Like, you, like, fuck, man.
That's when you hit her with the, like, I'm on that type of shit. If you on that type of shit, you feel me?
But yeah, I wish I saved that post because he said that she listed way more examples than he put in the post.
Yeah, if she going bullet point by bullet point, homie, yeah, that door is wide open, okay?
I mean, they're still hella young, 21, 22. Like, y'all graduated high school like 3 years ago. That door's still open.
Yeah, I know someone who his female best friend was like the best man to his wedding, and then he got divorced. And Shorty was like, honestly, I'm gonna just do it because you're clearly dumb. Want fuck? And he was like, oh, yeah, sure.
I'm crying.
When he told me this story, I was like, now I mean this with all the love in my heart. How dumb are you? You know, like how dumb are you?
Nah, somebody in the comments was like, brother, there's oblivious and then there's this.
All right, y'all. So that is today's episode. Do y'all have any announcements before I do the things? No, perfect.
No.
If you have a unhinged story or you need life and or relationship advice, you can email us at unhingedunfiltered@gmail.com. We are on all the socials. I messed up last time. We're on all the socials, IG, Twitter, Threads, TikTok, and our handle is UNU, all lowercase letters, _pod. We also do live stream this live on twitch.tv/UNUpod at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have been a couple of minutes late the past 2 weeks, but that's We ain't gonna talk about that. And also, if you ever do miss the live stream, you can catch us on any popular podcast platform. So that's YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all of the big hitters. And also, if you love the show, feel free to drop a comment on any of those platforms. Feel free to recommend us to your friends, your family. Hell, that bitch you hate at work, or the bitch who was, fucking your mans for 6+ years and it was the best sex you ever had. Just recommend us. You feel me? Because like, if this podcast don't work, I will be shaking ass on the internet.
Type shit.
Yeah. Follow me on OnlyFans. .tv.com. Yeah, OnlyFans.com/ KJ twirling his meat.
Ladies, if I shake my dreads, will you leave me alone? Type shit.
And that is the pod, y'all. Drink water. Oh, there's gonna be a major snowstorm. Pretty much on like for half of the goddamn country. So if you are going to be impacted by that storm, make sure you stock up on the essentials. Water, food, toilet paper, condoms.
Stay safe.
Right. But yeah. And with that being said, y'all, have a great night. We will see you guys next week, either live or on the U of Tube. Either way, deuces. Have a good night. Be safe. Drink water.
Goodbye.
Bye.